Queen, you've obviously done your fair share of like indie projects.
Yeah.
What do you think, some people can carry towards their indie film projects if they're creating content for online? What can they take or steal from how commercial productions run? Like, what do you think, so that they can run things better?
I used to make short films. I used to make a short film at least once a month, and I don't anymore because of time constraints. But I feel like my first big lesson was, well, not my first big lesson, but I feel like a lesson that moved me forward the most was have a production department. Right? So what you need to do is you need to get someone to be the producer or production coordinator, and you need to get them an assistant. Right? You're trying to limit your crew when you have an indie project. You're trying to have as few people as possible to like make the logistics and the funding and everything else easier. But someone needs to be in charge of running the set. And then you need to take your time in pre-production to make sure that that person understands everything. They need to know what's planned for the day. They need to know what goes into it so that they can run it and keep it smooth. And as the lead of the project, oftentimes the lead of the project, maybe you want to direct, maybe you want to write, but then you're going to be attached to the project creatively, which means that you're the wrong person to be in charge of the process. So you need to get a producer that knows to a certain extent what they're doing, and sit with them and design the process, right? With as little crew as you have, like whether you have 2 people on set or you have 5 people on set, right? Which is a small indie thing. You're going to design that in such a way as this is the camera assistant, this is what they're doing, these are the actors, this is what they're doing. And then you know what people are doing at what time, where things need to be, who's in charge of what. And then once that process is in place, your film is going to come out a lot better. Because filmmaking really is about using disciplined and consistent action to manipulate space and time, right? So that you can create the actual picture that comes out of it. And so, yeah, that's the advice that I would give for people making indie films is get someone to act as a producer / production coordinator who's also going to be your AD, your assistant director at that time. They're going to keep you on time. And I think that'll make your work way better. And I think that always practice. Shoot the film first. Mm-hmm. Shoot the film in your bedroom. Shoot the film in your bedroom. Practice your shots. Get rough sketches. That also helps. And don't do anything on the day. If you're shooting a film, you've probably got one day. The only thing you want to do on the day is shoot. You don't want to figure out the food on the day if you don't have to. You don't want to find clothes on the day. You want to do as little as possible on the day. Prepare everything beforehand. Charge the batteries, prep the cards, empty the cards, format the cards. Like everything, as many things as you can expect to do that you can do the night before, do them the night before. If you're driving, put the equipment in the car the night before. Fill up the car the night before. Like literally anything you can think of that you can do not on the day of shooting. Yeah. Those are my advice. I probably got lots of advice.
No, it's good. I mean, it's helpful and it's helping other people.